suspension. Nice seats. No back seat room though. Look how close that is. There's no back seat room. You still got all of your normal stuff on here. This is all touchscreen and everything. If you just go home, this is all whatever you want to do. Touchscreen. This is kind of cool too. If you go into settings, where's the interior lighting? You can change. There's it's hard to see in the daytime.
Oh, like the
lighting
spaceship
all over.
lights.
Yep.
Yeah, I see the blue.
Yep. And you can turn it up. The brightness up is turned all the way up. Give you a little bit more. You can change its colors. So if you don't like blue, you can change it to, you know, purple or green, white, orange, bronze.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You can also have it where it automatically dim for nighttime driving. Displays, you can kind of change them around a little bit. So like what you actually see on everything, it's customizable. You can change the brightness of the heads up, the height, like I said, what you see on it. You can also put sports display on. So that pulls up over here too. So it'll tell you like your RPM range.
Okay.
So like you can see it move a little bit.
Oh wow, it pops.
Yep. Yeah, once it warms up a little bit, it sounds a little bit better.
Just a 3D view, just goes around the whole car.
Everything is, the only thing that's rendered is the actual picture of the car. Everything else is accurate. Like if somebody walked by, you'd see it.
It'd be cool if it was like the same color of the car though.
Yeah, that was the one thing that I wish that they would have done, but it also has an automatic parking feature, so if you're...
Oh, like that backs up and parks it for you, like on the 7
It'll parallel
Series.
park, yep, just like the 7 Series. So this pretty much has everything that your 7 Series is going to have. It's got an updated cluster, so this is your iDrive 7, so you'll be able to have like your navigation on here, and your navigation will also be on your heads-up display.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
up there?
Yep, so the heads-up, you can't probably see it from there, but right here there's a heads-up display. So
yeah.
you can kind of see it on there. When you have a navigation waypoint, like actually using your navigation, it will pop up there.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's really, not a lot of people use this, but it's cool if you're like going into like a parking lot like this that has signs and you can't tell how far you are from it.
Mm-hmm.
It also changes these so you can see where your wheels are actually positioned. And then you have your normal parking, which is kind of cool. It also, on this screen, it also tell you exactly how far open your door will go. So if you're parked next to cars like in a close area, it won't hit them.
Oh, nice. But the door won't stop on its own though.
It will not. You have your 4 different options here. Adaptive, it'll do everything by itself for the most comfortable ride. The most like if it learns that you drive like a bat out of hell everywhere, it'll basically put it in sport mode. Cool thing about sport mode is you have your standard, which is just higher shift points, tighter steering, tighter suspension. But you have plus as well, which turns off all traction control, all stability control, and then you can also configure it. So if you like the comfort feel, but you like the tighter steering and like the more tuned engine and like the higher shift points of the transmission, you can still have your comfort settings there, but then sport and the rest.
Is this a 4-wheel steer or just up
This
front?
is just up front. This one is all-wheel drive. It's the X-Drive.
Correct.
So you're not gonna have. It's not just rear-wheel drive on this one. It's got your adaptive cruise control. So you know if you're going 80 miles an hour, somebody gets in front of you,
Yeah,
it'll pull it back down to 60, and then after they get out of the way, it'll go back up to 80. These are all of your safety features. You can also turn them off, like the steering intervention if you don't like steering intervention.
What's steering intervention?
So for the lane departure warning, this is really cool. I've actually used this a couple times. While you're driving, as long as you have a hand on the wheel, it'll keep you in between the lanes, and that's including with the turns of the road. So the only turns you actually have to make, like physically, are 90-degree turns. Everything else, it'll do it for you. I drove all the way to Dothan like that. It did it all.
Oh wow.
Yep. Your front collision warning.
Yeah, it has the radar up front.
Yep, same thing. And your active blind spot. They tried not to put too much stuff on this to kind of bog it down, and they want that sporty feel to it, so
it won't be too heavy.
This is kind of cool. You can, if you ever forget what you assign these to, you can just run your finger over it, and it'll tell you. cool thing about these is they don't have to be just radio stations. They can be navigation waypoints, they can be phone numbers, anything you assign them to.
Sweet.
The auto hold feature is kind of cool.
That's the park and brake, right?
No, this is a parking brake. So auto
Like
hold
if you
feature.
you could go park it. Like you're driving, you just put that, and you can take your foot off the gas.
Yep, that's the one. It's got your wireless charging, so if you just put your phone up there, it'll charge it. Let's see what else is.
Which is this one.
116. Yep, 116.
Right here. If somebody wants to buy this car, how they get in contact with you?
Just call into the Fort Walton Beach BMW. My name's Patrick Lehman. I can help you in any way you want. We have this car. We have multiple other cars, if you're looking for anything, but this car is a very hot item, so if you want it, just give me a call.
So this is it, a V8 twin turbo?